Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Okay, I'm about to dive into episode 6 of The Wheel of Time, and yes, I know I am a week behind. Some of you guys hopefully got a chance to check out my updates either on Patreon or in the community tab on YouTube. If you didn't, definitely follow with my posts on there because I tend to put updates there on a regular basis about exactly what I'm doing, what's going on in my life. But anyway, if you didn't, I've been a little bit behind on things. I was sick again. This is the season for it, I suppose. So I wasn't able to get some filming done when this episode first came out and over that subsequent weekend. And then I got my COVID booster, which is great. I'm glad that I was able to get it and I'll be a little bit more protected now, but that knocked me out for a couple of days. Feeling quite a bit better now, though I'm still tired and the lymph nodes in my armpit, on the arm where I got the shot, they're a little swollen and sore, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a few days, but they're still, not back to normal, but could be worse. I'm glad that I'm definitely more protected, especially since during the same time period, a number of close family members of mine have contracted COVID and currently have it, so it's just been a not fantastic couple of weeks. So, but I'm here today and I'm able at last to watch episode 6 and episode 7, which I believe is premiering right now, of The Wheel of Time. And I am very excited for this. I've been anxiously waiting for it ever since episode 5 ended. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this, even though we're a little behind. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna waste any more time. Let's just get into it. Episode 6, this is The Flame of Tar Valon. Ooh, nice title. Okay, that's exciting. Here we go. Oh god.
Up you get, Swan.
Oh. There we go.
Are the fish stirring, Papa?
Flashback.
Aye. Kissing the surface.
Jumping for their breakfast?
Lest we catch him then.
Before some other bastard does.
Was not just them. Oh.
If any of them bastards tries to shame you, you show them who you are. Siuan Sanche, daughter of the river, clever as a pike. Strong as the tides. Aye, the further you get from this tower, that you are weak. Weaker than you're the year.
He's got a solid
Even
point.
your little parade showing off your prize. You know what people will remember. They will remember that one man fought against 9 women, 9 mighty Aes Sedai. And that I still staked
God.
that green bitch to the wall.
Is he trying to get them to kill him? Probably, right?
Whatever they
He
say,
probably wants to die.
outside this hall, this city, I am not so easily fooled. If it's the release of death you
Yep.
seek,
She knows.
you won't find it here. No matter.
Please kill me. I beg you. No, kill me. Please. I beg you. Kill me. Please. Kill me!
Oh god. Jeez.
Leandra,
You don't care about the girl.
Yeah, Nynaeve?
When we found Moiraine, she was traveling with the most powerful channeler we've seen in 1,000 years, more powerful even than you, Mother. And yet Moiraine said nothing of the girl's skills. We knew nothing. Until Nynaeve Almira healed us of our wounds.
I cannot say. You dare to challenge me. Perhaps it is your noble blood, Lady Moiraine Damodred,
Uh-oh.
that breeds contempt for those you consider beneath you. Outside this tower, it seems you do as you please. But I am the Amerlyn Seat. This is my tower, my city, my world. Frontier to the 2 rivers and every town between. Remember that well while you are here. Remember that well when your forehead and your lips touch this marble and you beg your mother for mercy.
Don't be stupid.
I'm not going to let you hurt him!
Put that down.
Bless his heart. He tries.
Stay
He
there.
hasn't channeled!
Easy.
Matt, tell her! He hasn't channeled!
The world doesn't need a dragon like me.
What's happening to him?
Oh, you stupid boy. You took this from Shadow Lagoon. Hold him down! Both of you!
God. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, my...
But I have it on good authority that they're alive.
This is interesting. Did not
My yellow
telling-
sister said you were taken by white cloaks.
Not telling her that she has them.
I took something from them. Valda won't hurt any more of your sisters. We're trying to do much harm. Don't smile. Skin me a storm if you don't take idiotic risks. Am I forgiven, Mother? I hate it when you call me that. So much. No life. No love of one's own. Nothing but the seat. When have we ever followed the rules?
Oh, just...
Well, say something. Will. When your spikes retract. You little pufferfish. Damn, you can't get away with that every time.
She's like, I think I can. I know you.
I thought we'd have more time. We always think that. Tell me. I've been told you're the most powerful channeler we've seen in 1,000 years.
Oh no,
Nynaeve
Egwene, my dear,
Almira.
not you. Yeah.
Then you must have very low standards.
Egwene's like, the fuck?
And you, Egwene Almira, your bravery and spark brought the great serpent rings of my fallen daughters home. I thank you.
Now that you've blown smoke up our ass, why don't you tell us what you want?
The wheel calls you to this, whether you can bear it or not. The last battle is coming. What any of us want now is meaningless. The only thing that matters is what you do. Do swear to honor and obey Siuan Sanche, daughter of the river, clever as a pike, strong as the tides, and never return until she calls me home. Or may my Creator's face turn from me, and darkness consume my soul.
The whole thing was really hard to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
You look like shit. Feels good to see you.
I told you I'd find you.
At least I wasn't stupid enough to steal an evil dagger.
Is it too late to change my mind?
There's no turning back. Whatever happens now is beyond our control.
Where? Oh! Okay. Alright, so, yeah, I guess that's not good. Okay, alright. Well, that was episode 6, and I'm not going to talk too much because I would really like to jump right into episode 7 and keep this going. And as you guys know, if you've been watching this on Patreon, you may not know if you're watching on YouTube, depending on how I end up cutting this, but my computer decided to do a nice little crash halfway through this episode, and I'm concerned. I don't want that to happen again. I don't want to end up losing any footage, so I'm going to try to do this quick. But, alright. Another really interesting episode. They continue to add in things that are departures, and some of them I am more of a fan of than others. I think this is a pretty consistent thing that you'll hear a lot of people saying in their discussions if they are book readers. But for the most part, I'm still highly satisfied. I thought this was a really great episode. It was obviously very Moiraine, and then also it's some Siuan centric. And I like, you know, that certain things throughout the course of the show so far that were very subtextual or assumed, I guess, by the fandom from the books are being pretty directly shown to be true, to be the case here in the show, such as their relationship. Now, I'm sure there's probably going to be some people that are not so happy or are concerned about future relationships in the book, and to them, I would just kind of say, you know, people can end up loving more than one person throughout the course of their lifetime. This doesn't necessarily negate those relationships or things from potentially happening. I mean, if you're a fan of Wheel of Time, you of all people should have a clear understanding of that truth. So yeah, so I don't bother me. In fact, it doesn't bother me. In fact, I like it quite a bit. I think it added a tremendous amount to what we saw happening. I think it was very well done. The scene of her banishment, I think Rosamund Pike kind of just knocked it out of the water with her acting there, and the pain that I felt for her, even knowing what we know about, you know, how Siuan really feels, and that she's involved in this, and that it's a plan, and there's a reason. It doesn't take away the pain of what that moment must have been like for her. If they were going to do the oath, I like that she swore to Siuan instead of to the Amerlyn, so, you know, that can help out. I'm not going to say anything, but, you know, I think that was a good choice. I liked the little touches with her and Lan throughout the course of this episode as well. I enjoyed the meeting between Siuan and Nynaeve and Egwene, and poor Egwene, thinking that she was the one that she was talking about as the most powerful channeler, and then she hears Nynaeve, and she's like, "Excuse? Have I missed something?" Yeah, and then the big thing at the close of this episode, you know, we already talked about the Waygates. It's something we saw how this was kind of changed from promotional material, so I think everybody was kind of prepared for that, but I'm personally really curious to see what it's like watching them go through it, which I assume is going to be at the beginning, at least, of the next episode that I'm about to watch. But then the big thing, of course, is that Mat didn't go. I was really impressed with the way that they did the scene of her trying to treat Mat. I think that came across really well. But I'm interested now. I didn't see that him staying behind. I didn't see that coming. And I'm guessing that has more to do with the actor change that's going to be happening for season 2. And so now I'm wondering if that's the last we're going to actually see of Mat in this season, which would be an interesting choice. But we'll see. We'll see. But overall, again, really happy with this episode. Really impatient to keep going and see what's going to happen in the next one. So I'm going to wrap this one up here so that I can jump into episode 7, and hopefully you guys are enjoying too. Again, apologies for the delays. I appreciate your patience. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.